here we go. You can see this crowd's electrified. You got people on their feet. They want to see this fight go down. Mojo Horne's definitely energized right now. So is Josh Haynes, and I think they're about to get it on. Here they go. Here they go. Mojo's already striking through a right hand. Josh Haynes is going to take him down. Mojo does have good jiu-jitsu, so let's see how it happens. Josh Haynes is a strong fighter, but Mojo also is a pretty strong guy. You can see him hipping up there, trying to pass this. Notice, folks, how he's curled up on his side. He wants to stay off his back, while Josh Haynes wants to flatten him out.
Yeah, Mojo's very good on the ground. He can protect himself very, very well. He's very comfortable.
Josh Haynes, I got to admit, he looks like he picks up a lot of weight after he weighs in at 185. He's a big 185.
Well, like I said again, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that he is a guy that has come down from a very high weight.
Right.
And is he's probably walk-around weight. He's probably in the 220s, I would imagine.
Mojo's doing a good job trying to squirm it out of it, and he's going to get out of it. Josh Haynes not careful. Mojo's working that back door, and he's got his back.
There he is, right there. Nice.
He took his back.
And he's sunk in.
He's got his hooks in. This could be over. Mojo Horne's
nice.
very skilled on his.
Yes, he is. He's no joke on the ground.
He is no joke on the ground. I've rolled with him many times. It's not a fun thing. He's trained with some of the best.
Body
He's
triangle.
got a figure four on the body. It's deep.
This is very hard to get out of.
It's deep.
He's got that arm in the way, though. He's got.
I think Josh Haynes.
There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes.
Josh Haynes will pass out before he taps.
I don't see him getting out of this unless.
He's trying to turn. He got out of it.
Yep,
He's trying to turn. Mojo's taking it to the other side.
Exactly, and he needs to roll onto his hip like that. That's where he should be.
He should. He needs to roll on his hip, and if that don't work, he needs to powerfully roll back the other way and try to turn into him. Josh Haynes doing a good job, powering around. Rob, that figure four on the body does a lot more than people think.
Oh my God, that's so tight. It's so uncomfortable, hard to breathe, and very hard to maneuver.
It cuts the air off at a very low level.
And he's got that sunk in nice and tight. Josh is he's loosened it just a little bit, and he's actually getting a little bit low on him. He's pulling his hips down just a little bit. He's trying to turn himself. Don't know if he's going to have enough room there to get that out.
Mojo's doing a good job. He's doing a good job working this angle right now.
He's biding his time. This also taking some energy out of Mojo's legs.
It is, keeping that figure four that long. And, you know, his legs is something he really depends on with his Muay Thai.
Yep.
Fortunately, they're right in front of the post. I'm not seeing much here. I'm trying to go back and forth. See Josh Haynes continue to roll. It's all he can do is just roll and hope to get into his back more, or get into his chest more. He needs to go belly to belly and get into his guard. But Mojo is doing a phenomenal job of controlling him right here. And you know, Mojo might have never had a fight against a guy, so to speak, of this caliber, but he's sparred against guys of higher caliber all the time.
Don't kid yourself. He's sparred with stand-up, groundwork, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, everything. He's done it all with a lot of top guys.
Top guys in the UFC. We have a lot of guys come here in Cincinnati, train with you, train with George.
He's one of our for Rich. He's one of our main sparring partners.
That right there is deep.
He
got out. Josh Haynes a tough guy. We got to give him that.
Very tough guy. And we heard that on the show. I mean, you got to know that with him. He's got a lot of heart.
Right,
He's a family guy. Cares a lot about his family. A lot of times that's all it takes to give you motivation to keep pushing.
He is fighting his choke like no other tonight, though.
He's got it. He's out of the figure four. He's turning. And Mojo, see what happens here with Mojo's leg. Oh, look at his leg. Mojo is wobbly. Very, very wobbly on his legs right now.
He landed a punch there. He landed right hand.
Mojo might get caught here with something. He is very wobbly legged.
He used all that energy.
Very wobbly legged, and his head's way
up. He's
landing
landing some punches. He used all that energy with that figure four on the body. His legs
He should not be standing there in front of him like this.
Josh Haynes a heavy hitter.
Yep.
Mojo needs to get out of this round and try to get some energy out, and energy back into his legs. He used so much energy on that figure four body lock.
He almost fell down when he stood up.
He did. That'll cramp your legs up easy.
Yes.
Now, do you think his legs will recover? He took Josh down there. getting the blood going in the legs.
Depending on how good a shape you're in, depending on how nutritionally prepared you are the day of the fight, it all depends. He expended a lot of energy. He's going to have a lot of lactic acid buildup in those muscles. Whether or not that's going to go out and make him fresh, I don't know.
He threw some bombs with him, and Josh Haynes, that says a lot for Mojo too. Josh Haynes is known for throwing big hammers. Mojo barely missed with a high kick. He's on his back again. I can't see a lot here, Rob. I don't know if you can. That's nice. Into the round. We've seen Mojo before and for, come in and be fatigued and pull it out, but he's never been in there the guy that punches like Josh Haynes.
Biggest problem Mojo's had in his fight sometimes is oh, nice right hand Mojo's landed.
Nice kick to the body.
Nice.
Oh, he rocked him with that.
Nice.
That was a beautiful leg kick to the body to set up that massive right hand. Josh Haynes, he's got an anaconda on him. He's got an anaconda on him. It's tight. It's tight.
No,
he got out of
lost it.
Folks, I can't tell you, you do not know the power of that right hand unless you saw right there. But Josh Haynes showing how tough he is. He's already back up to his feet. Josh Haynes, you can't slouch. Mojo can't slouch. He's going for an arm triangle right there. He's got an arm triangle in. He's probably drank some knees to the body here.
I wonder how much of this, and I'm not sure what else was said, but I know Josh Haynes was talking a little bit of smack about Mojo, and I think he may have possibly been overlooking this guy. I wonder what he's thinking now.
Yeah, I think he's regretting those words now. That was he threw a right hand, rolled under, through the left hook, a right kick to the body, and opened that right hand up, and it was vicious. But Josh Haynes has recovered. Josh Haynes, they say he works on that cardio a lot, and here you go, back up to the feet. Mojo can't get sloppy here. He's walking straight in, throwing his knees and dropping his hands. I hope he's not getting sloppy. Josh Haynes has still got that power to drop him.
Josh got him extended into the fence. Mojo's just lowering his center of gravity, his weight. You can see Mojo's legs are shaking, trembling.
He used so much energy into that leg triangle.
Yep. Pushing his head down. Good move right there. Keep pushing, keep pushing.
That's something we were talking about earlier that Rich does.
Exactly. There you go. And it stopped.
Oh, and that's a nice knee. Barely missed. Mojo gets that jab working. He likes to lunge in that right hand. I'm just afraid it's going to catch. He lunges in with that. Nice. He drops that jab, drops his head. He better keep his hands up. He's battling. He caught him with the left hook right there. This is a hell of a fight.
Yes,
the fans are
very
getting their
good
money.
Fight. Very, very
getting
good
their money's worth here.
And it's good to see Mojo get some experience like this against a big name guy.
I think this shows that Mojo Horne could probably go to the next level, Rob.
I absolutely agree.
He's tough. Mojo Horne is tough as nails. He grew up in Cincinnati, Ohio, in a neighborhood where he'll tell you a lot of days he had to fight on his way to and from school. And he's just been the kind of guy that doesn't mind to fight his whole life.
Mojo was another guy that was spurred on to compete and get into martial arts and fighting through being a heavy kid. He was like the self-proclaimed fat kid of the neighborhood, and everybody made fun of him. And he also came down and lost a lot of weight. You and I saw him a few years ago when he first started coming into the gym.
Absolutely.
He was much, much heavier.
We both worked with him quite a bit with his fitness and stuff and trying to help him out. And one thing about Mojo is he'll work. He'll do what you tell him. And there's been many times we've been in there and I've been taking him through physical fitness workouts and he throws up and comes back out and finishes it. So he will work. And he's showing that right here. He's being smart because his legs are hurt and he's trying to stay on the ground. You can see he doesn't want to get to his feet. But Josh Haynes is being smart, making a little body shot there. He's trying to make him get his feet.
He got caught again. Good. Mo, come on, keep it up.
He's got collar ties on him there. And he's throwing his knees to the body. Josh Haynes trying to work out because Mojo's doing a great job turning his body down, trying to connect with that head knee. Nice hook right there. It glanced. Josh Haynes is on the verge right now, getting knocked out, but Mojo Horne does not have much legs left, Rob.
No, he doesn't.
Mojo has a bit of side control here. They're both very fatigued. He's taking
and he's
full
going
mount.
Looking for mount. And again, he's got his back.
He's got his back.
It looks like he's looking. Was it another body triangle? Am I missing that?
There it is. I hope it.
I don't know if he wants to hold that.
For his sake, I hope he chokes him because his legs ain't got much up there.
Right. I don't know if he want to hold that. He's he's underneath his arms. He's not going to get that. I'd let the triangle go. I personally would.
I mean, you know, Rob, we know Mojo. We know how hard a fighter he is, and we know how hard he trains. And I'm so happy to see him come in here and display this good fight against a UFC fighter coming in. But I got to admit, I was really pulling. He's doing even better than I thought he would. And nothing against Mojo. He's a good friend of mine. But he is. I mean, he's really come in. He's performed. He looks like the UFC guy coming in to fight the local guy.
Yeah, you know, you just never know until you see somebody truly tested. And Mojo has been fighting the same caliber of guys basically his whole career. And this is really the first time that he's stepped up against somebody who's been on an upper level, and it was a supposed up-and-comer, and really pretty much still is. But Mojo might be putting an end to that.
There's the end of the second round. About to go into the third. Billy Mojo Horne close
Josh
there.
Haynes looks frustrated.
He's very frustrated. Mojo's doing a good job of changing the pace. The fact that you take a shot like that, you're going to drop your hand to protect your ribs. Bam, the right chin's wide open.
Here we go, beginning of third round. Touch gloves. Inside leg kick, Mojo Horne. Body kick, very nice body kick, very nice.
Josh Haynes has dropped his hands down there. Check that left side now. Nice hook, nice
left hook,
hurt.
caught him on the right. I'll tell you what, Josh Haynes has got a chin on him.
He does have a chin, and I think Mojo's best bet was to stand out there and keep distance and bang a little bit. Josh Haynes throws punches and bunches. Look at that.
Oh, man, Mojo just almost walked into a straight right hand right there.
He throws 3 or 4 punches at once. Mojo needs to keep those hands up, and he could get dropped in a hurry. He's lunging in with punches.
These guys are throwing some bombs. Josh Haynes is looking for the fences on these.
He is. He's throwing uppercuts. He's throwing punches. That's what Mo needs to keep doing, is throwing those kicks. He's got nice, strong, hard kicks. Now he's going to take his back again. Josh Haynes is no slouch for sure. I mean, he knows how to defend this. 90% of people that had choked that deep into their neck would have gave up right off the bat.
Right.
Nice takedown by Mojo Horne. Nice takedown.
He's got to do something off of that. You know, a lot of times when you see takedowns, a lot of times guys take down and they do nothing with the position.
Right.
Or to improve their position. And I don't know that I really agree with giving benefit or points to somebody for takedowns, depending on what they do with the position once they take the floor.
Right. Looks like he's trying for that anaconda, or some people call it gator roll in there again. He's going to let him up and kick. He had that anaconda the first time deep, and I thought for sure he was going to do something with it, but Josh Haynes got it. Throwing the right hand in, dropping the head off. Got to be careful. He can get caught with knees, and Mojo survived that one. Taking down, he's getting points. Mojo's definitely being the aggressor. He's pushing the fight. At the same time, he's getting takedowns to score points.
Mojo inside mount, I believe, isn't he?
Yeah, looks like he's got a little side there. One thing you can see he's doing, look how he's keeping his left hips to the ground. A lot of people don't do that. They feel like they have to be on their knees, which he's doing right there, but that's a totally different style. He's not doing that on accident. He's keeping his left hip to the ground on purpose. A lot of times you can keep that hip to the ground. You can use your other knee to pin an arm, and you can really. And there's the anaconda again. That's a gator roll anaconda. Randy Couture does this. It's a very effective move, but it's the kind of move, if you don't sink it, will burn your arms out just like that leg triangle burns your legs out.
Mojo has pretty well dominated this fight, although it's been competitive. He's pretty well dominated this fight and shown his ability and skill.
Absolutely. I think if for some reason this goes to the judges and it doesn't go Mojo's way,
it's an absolute robbery. This place will go crazy. I'm gonna pull. If that happens, if it happens, it keeps going the way it is. I'm gonna pull a George Foreman and say I'll never commentate one of these fights again. Can't quite get his chin up.
Mojo's still working for that triangle. He's still working for that, a choke. Josh Haynes is telling the ref, come on, what's going on? You should be standing this up because nothing's happening. And how do you feel about that? Do you think he should be standing them up right now? Because nothing really is happening.
Mojo's really not doing anything to better his position, to be honest with you. He's got the figure four, and he's had it in a number of times in this fight. He wasn't able to really do anything with it. If nothing is going on, nobody's throwing punches, nobody's actively trying to pursue a choke of any kind, yeah, I would stand it up after 30 or 40 seconds, and it's been more than that so far. Mojo is really kind of looking to just kind of control him here. He's not actively looking
for him to make that one mistake.
To really do much of anything.
I think the ref probably needs to stand him up right here because Josh Haynes is keeping good wrist control and not letting him get that choke in. He's saying, come on, let us up. I think at this point he probably needs to stand him up. And I think Mojo Horne would agree with that too. Mojo's not going to tell the ref that though. And then back right down where they were. I think you're probably going to hear some frustration after this fight from Josh Haynes. The fact that the ref didn't stand him up. That's the end of the round. You can see Josh Haynes is pissed off. Excuse me, a little mad because he felt like he didn't stand him up when they needed to.
Well, I would say that pretty easily, I would say, was a decisive win for Mojo.
Yeah, I agree too. I think there's some definitely frustration between him and Josh Haynes, or between Josh Haynes there. Hugging, showing sportsmanship.
And I wouldn't be surprised to hear that Josh Haynes said that. I wouldn't be surprised to hear Josh Haynes say that he underestimated Mojo.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that either. Mojo looks good. I can say, first thing, he's probably in the best shape he's ever been in for a fight right here. Weight-wise and everything, looks very good. All right, we're coming to the decision. I think everybody here feels and knows that this better go to Mojo Horne. Good fight from Josh Haynes, though. Mojo just happened. Even if that last round, Rob, they should have stood it up. 2 rounds before that, Mojo controlled.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that he dominated pretty much every minute of every round. Competitive fight, but he was in control.
And the winner by unanimous decision, Mojo Horne.
There's your local taking a win away from Josh Haynes.
Josh Haynes now goes to 9-10.
And Mojo Horne goes to 4-0.